so we got Rosie here. By the way, yeah, that's a Jetsons reference. I don't know whose Roomba isn't either named Rosie or Mr. Belvedere, but getting that air for cleaning the cage. Now, I'll let you know that Rosie goes above and beyond in my house because I have two ladies in the house with long hair. I have two dogs and a cat. So Rosie gets clogged with hair a lot. But one thing I always do when I am cleaning Rosie, tuning Rosie up, the Roomba, whatever you want to call it, we refer to her like she's a person in this house. So I even call her her and she. We refer to it as Rosie, but I always end up cleaning around these brushes, and I have replacements as well. Link will be in the description. Always obviously cleaning around the sweepers here, replacements as well. I have that link will be in the description as well. And then this wheel right here, which I think a lot of people might not realize, does pop out pretty easy, but it can get very clogged as well. And just a small flathead screwdriver and a little prying will get this out, but you can see what gets caught around that. So it's always good to just clean that one out. And then it just snaps back in. As far as this brush here, it's just a Phillips head screwdriver. And this thing gets quite a lot of hair and string and stuff wrapped around it as well. So just a real quick, you can see. And then back on. Okay, now back to the actual cage error issue. So if you open this up, obviously you've got your two wheels here that just pop out. Normally when you clean it, there's hair around these items right here. You can see you're gonna get hair and stuff around these ends as well, the gear end as I call it. But what I realize and what I've found is that cage error tends to refer to this end right here. So that cage error, like I said, tends to refer to this end right here of each one of them, and they look like they might be screwed on, but they're not. All I do is take a pair of needle nose pliers and literally they just pop off. I'll put that right there, and then you can see the amount of stuff that gets caught down in there. It's amazing. This robot sweeper just does an incredible job. I'm just trying to get all of this out. It is I mean, you can see you can see the amount of hair just in this one end, and that's what's throwing that clean the cage error. It's not letting the sweepers spin freely. So I'm gonna clean this out real quick. We'll put it back together and we'll be right back. Okay, so we got the gray one, or excuse me, we got the dark one cleaned out. Now we're just gonna see what's under the gray one here. Again, I'm sure we're not gonna be too amazed, or we are, that there's a lot of stuff in here. And yeah, I'm cleaning it out right over top of Rosie, but I'm gonna re-clean her anyway. So let's just get all this junk and gunk out of here. There's really not as much in here as there was in that other one. And I've had this this Roomba apart, you know, stem to stern, top to bottom, to clean before. Unfortunately, when we first had her, we had a puppy, and that was Evie. And Evie decided to take a poop in front of Rosie while she was cleaning one day. So you can imagine what that was like to clean out, but I'm gonna wipe all this out and we'll be back together in just a minute. Okay, so while I'm at it, I'm also gonna clean this out and show you. I'm sure you know if you have a Roomba, you need to get replacement filters. You can see in there, it's always gonna be dusty, but these filters, they get dirty really quick, but they also clean out very easily. So I'm just gonna take this over to the trash can. I'm literally gonna blow it out. And not using a compressor or anything like that, or a canned air, but it'll clean up real quick, and we'll be right back to finish this up. All right, so there we go. We blew the filter out. It's literally a paper filter, just like an air filter for your air conditioning, but it does have a screen on the bottom, and that screen gets clogged pretty easy, but you can imagine the amount of dust this thing picks up. So we're just going to get your filter put back in there, put Rosie back together, and see if what we did works. And I'm not sure whether it's a big deal, whether you put the light gray one where it marks the light gray one and the dark gray one where it marks that. I'm sure they wouldn't have put them like that if it didn't matter. So, yeah, always put them back in there together. Probably would have helped if I put this one back in first. There we go. And There we go. And I don't know if you noticed, but if you do get this error, it usually takes about 10 minutes worth of running. So I'm not going to make you watch 10 minutes worth of this, but we'll run Rosie here real quick and see how it comes out. But like I said, that's what came out of just the end caps of those two brushes. Okay, everybody, so Rosie's been running for about a solid 20 minutes now. Usually, like I said, takes about 10 minutes for that cage clear error to come up. So
alive, it's alive.
Looks like that fixed our problem. Please, if you like the video, hit the like button and subscribe. If you don't mind, turn your notifications on. And another video will be coming up soon.